everyone, my name is Taelor Mercer. I'm currently pursuing a Bachelor of Marine Science in Marine Science degree here at Hilo. I am originally from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, and today I'll be sharing you some stories about my internships I've done here at Hilo and why they're very important as part of the student experience. My first internship was here at Hilo. I was working at Mokupapapa Discovery Center for a master's student for her thesis, which was discovering how microplastics affect corals here. And results showed that, shockingly, microplastics do affect their respiratory rate, and even low normal amounts still affect it by half. My second internship was at Kamai Ocean Life in Cambodia. There I partaked in dolphin surveys and monitoring their behavior. And then I also started my own independent research on the marine debris in the Gulf of Thailand, and then really getting into the nitty-gritty of how the human population is affecting the environment there. And lastly, I took part in weekly outreach programs with local elementary schools. I actually found these internships by staying curious and looking up online. My first one at Mokupapa, I talked to my professor about and kept bothering him, asking him what he had available, because he is a researcher that I know I want to follow. So bothering him, making sure asking him questions. And then for my Cambodia one with my ocean life, I looked up online. I Googled conservation work abroad and came up with that and fell in love with it too. My advice for it is saying yes to every opportunity available and not expecting anything to fall into your lap. Doing your research, going out, looking for things. Even if it's not part of your major, say yes. It is a very big learning experience that can feel the most rewarding in ways that you've never expected it to. I was able to gain teamwork, problem solving, and communication skills. I was also able to gain my confidence in problem shooting, sharing my ideas with others, and then also getting the opportunity to work with other people of different backgrounds. These skills are definitely a universal, helpful way in your future. It doesn't matter if you're marine science, general science, arts, or communications. It works with any program you're with. These internships really pushed me outside of my comfort zone. In class, you sit there, you're learning concepts and theories, which are important, but out in the field, things don't always go as planned. I wasn't just memorizing, I was doing. One week I was socializing with corals at Mokupapapa, and then the next I was in an airplane off to Cambodia, and the next day I was in a boat watching dolphins. Those types of experiences, it makes it where you have to think on your feet and just trust your gut. It makes everything feel like you're learning in 3D, where everything's alive, unpredictable, and real. These internships helped me figure out what I want to do with my life. Working with corals in Hawaii and dolphins and the community in Cambodia showed me how much I love hands-on conservation work. It gave me direction, but also confidence. Knowing that I can take what I've learned in school and apply it successfully in the real world gave me that feeling of I can actually do this. And that's something that I'll always carry forward to whatever I do next. For my coral internship, it was being able to watch the corals grow and respond in real time. Learning directly from them themselves, and instead of just reading about it in a classroom, made that experience completely unforgettable. And then in Cambodia, working with Kamai Ocean Life, it was teaching and creating my own lesson with another intern about the different marine habitats in Cambodia. Seeing the students get excited and engage in the lesson reminded me why all that work mattered. It's not just about the science, it's also about the community. Working with Kamai Ocean Life, I also got to work alongside local fishers. I got to regrow and plant mangrove forests, and then I also got to teach a classroom full of kids about ocean-related topics that are relevant in Cambodia. A huge part of Kamai Ocean's Life mission is capacity building, which is empowering local communities with knowledge and skills to protect their marine environment. That connection reminded me that conservation is as much about the people as it is the animals. Here in Hawaii, my coral internship connected me with my mentors and fellow marine science students that are just as passionate about the ocean as I am. These relationships showed me that science is a community effort, and you grow most when you share your experiences and work together. At Mokupapapa, it was the quiet moments in the lab where I'm watching and taking care of the corals, and seeing them respond right in front of me just made me feel connected to the ocean 1,000 times more than a textbook ever could. In Cambodia, there's a day where multiple pods of dolphins end up swimming right about 5 feet away from our boat. And it's just beautiful watching them in their natural home. It's just unforgettable. And then one of my bragging moments is me and another intern. We ended up spotting a dugong, which for Kamai Ocean Life, that was the second time in nearly 2 years that anyone has spotted a dugong during a survey. So that's like my little badge of honor while going around with Kamai Ocean Life. All these little moments in the field in Cambodia and in the lab here on the Big Island just made me feel so connected to the field I care so deeply about, and reminded me how rare and important that work really is. If you're unsure if you're ready or not for an internship, that is exactly why you should do it. Internships aren't about being perfect or knowing all the right answers. They're about learning and taking that opportunity to grow. You'll come out more confident than you've ever imagined, knowing more about yourself and with the career that you want to go into or possibly not go into. That's why internships are probably the next best step as a student. Internships take what you learn in the classroom and you get to make it come to life. It's about getting real-world experience, chance to develop new skills, and getting to grow outside of a textbook. Mahalo Nui for listening to my story, and I hope this gives you that encouragement and confidence to take that step forward. And lastly, a huge, big, warm thank you to Stella, Dr. Steve Dew, and Virginia Bronco for being such great mentors here in Hilo. And a big, big, big thank you to Kamai Ocean Life family and friends in Cambodia, especially Casey, the intern coordinator, and Rose, the co-founder and director. Such big inspirations to my story forward.
Was held in chains, but now I'm free. I'm hanging in there.